Hello everyone, welcome back. So as you guys know, I have an issue with the phosphates, so I started doing the changes that I needed to do to start lowering the phosphate. So what I did, basically I removed all the shadow out of the sump, and let me tell you guys, that thing was dying, it was turning to dust, and that's exactly why I think my phosphate is through the roof. And I could show you guys how it look, so you guys can see, have an idea of what I'm dealing with. So here's the shadow. All this here is just basically dusty, it just basically look like hair algae. And sadly it's full of pots and a lot of critters in there, but I don't want to take the risk and basically having my corals end up dying because of this issue. I still do have this little bit here that look good, but like I say, I'm not gonna take the risk and throw it in the tank and end up having more issues than what I have right now. So why my phosphorus started going high? I started thinking, of course, what I did different in the tank, and it's the changes that I did, guys. Like they say, if it's not broken, don't fix it. Leave it as it is. And me, since I had it, I had my miracle mud so long in the sump, I decided it was time for me to remove it and change it to a new one. And instead of me going with the same one I had, I went to the Carrot Sea Miracle Mud. They don't give you no instructions on it, how to use it. Basically, they just tell you what it is for, but not how to use it, if it's a certain way to use it. And I just added that to the sump. Plus, I also, had those two accidents happen in the tank at the same time. And I think that's basically what caused all this issue in the tank. And I started having high phosphates. I should have paid more attention to the tank because this coral here started showing signs sooner, so I added the frac tank. Adding the frac tank was a good idea because more water volume, that means more stability. But at the same time, by me being, stubborn and try to have another tank full of frags, I did these changes to the tank, and that's why I'm going through this issue. So, like I said, guys, I removed the shadow. I did add the other day that Phosgar bag is not in the best position. They recommend to be in a high flow area. I just dump it in there just to start working on the phosphates. So hopefully it's gonna lower the phosphates a little bit, and we go from there. If I gotta take different measurements in this situation, so I will do a water change if I have to. But for now, I'm gonna try to lower it little by little, and so I don't shock the system. What the high phosphates doing to the tank? The only difference that I see in the tank so far, like I say, this coral haven't been open up like it used to. This one here, it got a little bit of STN in the base, and then my flower pot also has a little corner right here that died off. So that's the only coral that I seen some issues on it. Other than that, every other coral is just there doing fine. It's nothing else I see acting up or suffering from the high phosphate. So hopefully with these changes now, so we go from there. I'm not gonna go crazy doing more changes in the tank, than what is going on right now, because I don't want to shock the system. So we go from there. So just stay tuned, follow along. So maybe you guys learn something from this situation, just how I'm learning how as it's happening. All right, guys. So a quick one. I'm not gonna take too long for your time. I am gonna test the water again tomorrow and see where we at, and then we make decisions from there. All right, guys. So stay tuned. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, like I always say, now is the time to do so. And like always, I see you guys in the next one. Hasta la próxima. Your boy Carlos out. Thanks for watching, guys.